husband to make her coffee has the internet pissed. Trigger warning, this video contains footage of a man being really, really annoying.
A single TikTok video, a cup of coffee, and a wife calling her husband not a real man in front of millions. That's all it took to nuke a marriage's reputation overnight. You've probably seen clips like this fly past your feed. A wife points the camera at her husband, hits record, and suddenly he's the villain of a story he didn't write. In one viral clip, a woman films her husband because he doesn't want to make her a simple coffee. She keeps pushing, mocking, talking over him, framing him as lazy and selfish while he tries to defend himself. And the internet piles on him like they've known this couple for years. Within hours, duets and stitches start. Look how easily my husband makes me coffee. This is what a real man does. All using her husband as the global example of what a bad man looks like.
For real, I'm really about to fall asleep.
Okay. Is this like a back and forth thing?
It's a simple question. I just asked, will you make me coffee? I never ask you to make me coffee.
If you keep on getting an attitude, you can do something with that too.
Now you act like it has to be an exchange. What's wrong with you?
It's always one-sided. You walked your butt all the way down the hallway last night, and you turned around and got into bed, and then handed me your cup.
It's a yes or no.
And then you were home all night. You were home all night.
Why are you?
Can I finish?
Why do you keep going on?
Yeah, because it's real. You were home all night last night, and then you get up this morning and ask me to do the dishes.
What?
And I had all the kids last night.
Oh, I freaking washed all those. Keep it up.
You didn't wash all of them because there was some there this morning unless somebody came in the house in the middle of the night.
But here's the twist. When other creators dug into her page, they uncovered a pattern. This wasn't a one-off coffee moment. This was a whole content strategy built on making her husband the punchline, mocking how he chews, clowning him for teaching her to cook, recording him at work like he's her prop, and posting it all for strangers' validation. Suddenly, the coffee clip looks a lot less like a cute relationship joke, and a lot more like a woman slowly eroding her husband's dignity in public.
My eyes are about to fall out. I'm tired. I'm very sleepy today. So I just thought it'd be nice if you made me a cup of coffee. Who's calling you?
Probably somebody would work. I mean, most of us still work.
I am working right now.
So am I.
Looks like you're scrolling.
I can do that because I work.
You know how to make it?
We'll see. We'll see what? The exchange? Or we'll see
Do you
what?
know how to make my coffee?
I want to know what the we'll see means.
There's no exchange. It's a yes or no. You can say no.
Oh, I know.
Do you know how
I
easy
hear
that
it all
is?
the time.
Hey, will you make me
Oh,
some
you don't
coffee?
have. We know you know how to say no. We've got that
can say
completely
no.
understand. We know you know how.
And that's not even the worst of it. In another viral case, a woman sits in her car on selfie mode and calmly explains to millions of people why she almost divorced her husband, a man she admits is loyal, kind, supportive, a great dad, a lineman with one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Then she pivots. On paper, he's amazing, but in reality, that phrase, on paper, tells you everything. She lists all his good traits like they're a technicality, then spends the rest of the story describing how taken advantage of she felt because he forgot to empty the dishwasher and take out the trash before work one morning.
What kind of machine is this?
Machine that doesn't kill people because you got looking at your daggone cell phone. Listen, I'm gonna turn this throttle up. Over there, you see that pedal? Don't touch it. You're gonna put your heel down. Slowly put your heel down, and it's gonna raise this thing straight up. Okay? Once you raise it up to where I need you to get it, you're gonna put both your feet back in the middle because I don't want you to drop it back over.
So that will hold it once I raise it up. I don't have to
The machine will hold it. So,
even if I move my foot?
yeah, this will drive it forward. You might have to pull it forward just a little bit. That both of them together is gonna push it forward. I'm gonna have you come in, and I'm gonna have you raise it up.
Okay.
And all it is just that.
Just push it back.
Push like you're gonna push your heel down.
And it'll hold it.
It'll hold it. And then when I'm done with it, you're gonna push it forward, and it's gonna let it all the way down to the ground again.
Let me ask you a question.
Think about what actually happened. She asked him to help out more at home. Fair enough, he agreed. The specific request, could you empty the dishwasher and take out the trash at night so mornings with the 4 kids are easier? He said yes. Sometimes he did it. Sometimes he forgot. One morning, the trash is overflowing. The kid's water bottle is still in the dishwasher, and she texts him, furious, accusing him of not seeing her, not caring about her time, not valuing her.
Let go, don't touch it.
Hit that.
Got it? Alright, stop. Put your heel down. Easy.
Another case is even subtler, and weirdly, even more disturbing. A woman named Jenny records a TikTok where she cries about her husband saying, "It was just a movie," after she was excited to talk about a film they just watched. He's a bit dismissive. She says it hurt. He apologizes at the table, holds her hands, acknowledges it, tries to communicate better. That should be the end of the story. 2 adults. Small conflict, resolution, move on. Instead, she takes that moment, blows it up into a viral, "He hurt my feelings, he doesn't value my joy" monologue, and invites millions of strangers to judge him. Then she doubles down in follow-up videos, telling the internet that he's self-loathing, emotionally behind her, maybe divorce-worthy, and that she'll be fine on her own if she has to leave him.
My husband decided to be spontaneous and take me to the movies last night. And when we went to dinner afterwards, I was talking about how much I really loved the movie. It was so good. I was so excited to talk about it. And he looks at me dead in my face and says, "It was just a movie." And I immediately stopped talking. So the more I sat there and thought about it, I start crying. It gets really uncomfortable. And he tries to break the silence by continuing to talk. And I finally looked at him and I said, "That really hurt my feelings." And he responded, "It was just a movie." I said, "I was really excited to talk about it. You took me to see this movie on a whim. I've never heard of it, didn't look it up beforehand, and I really loved it. You picked a great movie." And I was so excited. And now I don't want to talk at all. Because why would I want to talk after that? And he immediately stops. He's like, "You're right, I'm sorry." And then he grabs my hands. He's like, "I'm not even being sarcastic. You're right, I'm sorry. I love when you get excited. It's just annoying sometimes." I recognize that he is trying and he is learning how to communicate with me. It's not an overnight process, but it is very painful. He's still new to his healing journey, so I just have to keep remembering that.
Now layer in the part that most viewers forget, they have 4 kids. 2 of them are old enough to read comments, old enough to see strangers calling their dad a monster, a bad husband, unworthy of love. She admits she knew the reaction would be vicious, and she posted anyway. That's not an accident, that's a decision. You see the same pattern over and over in this genre. The wife controls the narrative. The husband usually doesn't even know he's being turned into content.
You are correct. There is hatred here, but it's not for me. It's for himself. He hates my joy and excitement because he has nothing to feel joyful or excited about. And that's exactly what I said to him after he said it was sometimes annoying. The comments were not surprising. I actually almost didn't read them because I knew exactly how they were going to go. I started my healing journey in August of 2022. In the first year of my healing journey, I crashed out at least 2 to 3 times a month. And he was there to take the beating every single time. When you start healing and reconnecting with your higher self, your brain thinks it's in danger and it starts to project and deflect to whoever is closest to you. In my case, it was usually my husband, and now in his case, it is me. If I didn't feel like he was trying, I would not be here. I am secure in myself enough to know that I can make it on my own if I have to.
That's where the body cam video comes in. In an hour-long police recording, we see a different kind of Karen publicly humiliating her husband. Not curated for TikTok, not edited with trending sounds, but raw, uncut, straight from the officer's cameras. A woman is outside a house, emotional, saying she's just here to get my stuff. She tells officers they argued because he wanted to keep drinking, and she didn't. She insists she's not pressing charges, says he put his hands on her, says she doesn't want to ruin his relationship with his kids. When you only hear her side, your instinct is to protect her. She mentions being thrown down, her shirt ripped, a scratch on her shoulder, a cut on her lip. That's serious. Officers remind her that physical violence is never okay, that even good dads can make terrible decisions. But then they go inside. Her boyfriend, the husband figure in this scenario, is calm, embarrassed, almost apologetic just for calling for help.
Have you seen someone out here yelling?
Yelling? No, I just got outside.
Oh, did you? Okay. Hi, pup. Hi, sweetheart.
Someone yelling?
Yeah, someone was supposedly walking up and down the road yelling. Have you ladies seen anything?
I'm leaving. I'm getting my stuff and leaving.
Oh, okay.
I'm Alex.
You're Alex?
Yes.
Well, just so you know, we're body camera, everything's video and audio recorded. What's going on tonight?
I was just getting my stuff. Honestly, we got in a fight,
Okay.
and he said he's going to press charges, but he put his hands on me, and I'm not going to press charges on him because
Okay.
it is what it is.
So, what happened to cause you guys fighting?
He wanted to continue to drink, and I didn't.
Okay. So, but it got physical between the two of you?
I'm not pressing charges.
Okay. All right.
You know, we've been back and forth quite a few times, and I've learned my lesson now more than once.
Okay.
And it's time to leave.
Okay. Is this where you live, or?
No, I have a house in Savoy.
In Savoy?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you two been dating?
On and off for probably 7 months, I would say.
Okay.
7, 8 months.
He says he wanted her to leave, that she wouldn't, that she's accused him of cheating with neighbors, that she was harassing people on the street, banging on windows, refusing to go even when a neighbor came over to mediate. He says he doesn't want her in trouble. He wants distance. He wants an order of protection. Neighbors back him up. One describes her gaslighting, constantly throwing accusations, refusing to leave, escalating while he tries to de-escalate. Another, married to his ex-wife, says this isn't the first time. He talks about her coming back after being removed, continuing to cause a scene.
A few times, or he's kind of just ghosted me, whatever.
Did he get your info yet?
He did, yes.
Okay, like your neighbors, phone number, all that?
He got my phone number, my address, name,
Perfect.
date of birth.
Perfect. Where do you plan on staying?
I have a place in Savoy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You got
I
your own
live in
place?
Savoy, yeah.
Perfect. Has he ever been physical with you?
Yes.
He has? When? How often?
A few times, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm not,
Just when he's drinking, or? Okay. Why have you never told us this?
it's just not necessary.
Why do you think it's not necessary?
He's a good dad, like I said.
Well, I'm not trying to upset you, but I can tell you this. A person can be a good dad, but also make bad decisions and treat females the wrong way. And that kind of behavior is not acceptable. I don't know what your past is.
I've never been in this position.
No? Okay. Usually the people that I talk to in this kind of situation have just seen it so much that it becomes like a norm. And then I have to explain to them it's not normal. Like, that's something you guys got to call us and tell us what's going on so we can stop it.
When I was here, I was trying to calm him down and just talk to me because I know he's a good guy.
Some creators who react to these clips try to put that context back. They pause the videos and point out the contradictions. She says he's loving, loyal, a great dad, then casually talks about divorcing him over chores. She claims she's drowning in responsibility, but chooses to keep working full-time even when he earns enough for her not to, partly so she can maintain power in the relationship. She complains he doesn't care, while she publicly demolishes his reputation to millions. Other commentators dive into the coffee husband's world and find a library of videos where the wife uses him as a walking comedy bit, mocking his chewing, belittling him when he tries to teach her to cook, recording him at work while she laughs about how dangerous the machine is, and how this is what you sign up for when you say I do. Their point is simple. Men do not find this funny. Women hate being the butt of the joke in public. What makes them think men enjoy it, especially when it's archived permanently online? Then there's the deeper argument, respect. For a lot of men, losing respect, especially from their wife, can be more crushing than almost anything else. Men will endure hard work, stress, physical pain, but being mocked, belittled, and turned into a clown on social media by the one person who promised to love and honor them, That's a special kind of betrayal.
That barrage.
Did she mention anything about things getting physical?
She said that things got physical. I was not a witness to it. But being as I didn't witness it, and I'm not going to stand up for somebody. If I seen it, I would be like, yeah,
sure.
You know.
There's also a line most of these wives never think about. If you will humiliate your husband like this in public, what are you like behind closed doors? And if your kids grow up with a permanent digital record of you tearing down their father, what does that do to them? Here's the uncomfortable reality these videos expose. A lot of modern relationship content is just bullying with a pink filter. The internet rewards the spouse who's willing to overshare the most. The partner being filmed often has no control over how they're portrayed, yet lives with the real-world fallout. At work, with friends, with their own children. And behind every punchline is a simple, brutal pattern. 1. The wife feels unseen, unheard, or resentful.
Hold on.
Then I fell. I'm not doing this to him. I'm walking away from this. I do not want him to get in trouble.
I understand. So that's why I'm trying to piece everything together.
Then I started it.
So
I'd rather be in trouble than him. He has kids, I don't.
I understand that. So like I said, I'm just trying to put all the pieces together so I can figure out what'll happen. Because not everything's lining up. Okay.
2. Instead of setting firm boundaries, getting counseling, or leaving if things are truly bad, she opens the camera. 3. She turns private conflict into public performance. 4. The audience validates her, usually by hating him. 5. The relationship gets weaker and the content gets stronger. So what's the cost of all this relatable content? Imagine being the coffee husband. You already live in a house where your wife nitpicks you on camera, mocks how you talk, how you move, how you eat. Now you're the internet's example of a selfish man because you didn't want to play barista after working, providing, and dealing with someone who constantly puts you on blast.
So, like I said, the charge is disorderly conduct. He'll have a court date of
20 or 21 years this year.
Oh yeah, nice. Good deal.
It all kind of runs together anymore.
Yeah, well, I hear you.
Yeah, I didn't know where she came back. I didn't know where the hell she parked.
She was gone for like an hour.
Okay. Came back to get some stuff.
Well, because I stuck around after I walked out with her. I stuck around for 15, 20 minutes.
She had all the stuff she had. She just wanted stuff.
She didn't.
If this video went viral and your kids watched it in 10 years, would they be proud of what you did to their dad's name? If the answer is even a shaky, "I'm not sure," you already know you shouldn't post it. If you found this breakdown helpful and you want more brutally honest deep dives into viral relationship drama and how social media quietly destroys real-life love, stick around, hit that subscribe, and share this with the one friend who needs to hear it before they turn their own relationship into content.